One thing that's so surprising here is it's all the children. There's thousands of them. If they're left here, you know, this is the future ISIS. You know, the children are the one innocent thing in this place. You know, but I mean, the kids are they're all over the place. You know, they're all seem to be sort of roughly the same sort of age. You know, there's a lot of different ages, but yeah, it's just crazy, absolutely crazy the amount of children here. And this is all Westerners, all Westerners. Amina, you're from North America. And when did you arrive in the Islamic State?
About 5 years ago.
We've been 2014. Who did you come with?
Came with my husband.
With your husband. And where was he from?
He's from North Africa.
North Africa. How long has he been married?
Now it would be 5.5, 6 years.
5.5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
I don't know really. I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Right.
I don't
okay.
know if he's in jail because we don't really have access to the prisoners' information or anything.
Where did you last see him?
In Bagos.
In Bagos. Okay.
I've been here for 3 months now.
3 months. And how many children?
I have one child.
One. How old is he? Or she?
About 2.5.
2.5. When you were captured at Bagos, did you surrender, or did you come out with the other women and children?
Yeah, I came out on the first day that they were letting me go because I've been trying to get out through smugglers, but it was nearly impossible to get out.
Okay.
So when it became an opportunity for people to just leave, when this agreement happened, I left on the first day.
How old were you when you came?
I was in my early 20s when I came.
Early 20s.
Yeah.
When you left Canada, what was the route to get to Syria? What was the route that you took? Did you come through Turkey? Did you fly to Britain first and then Turkey? What was the route?
I went to Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah. From Turkey, my husband just told me to come to Turkey. He said, come to me in Turkey. He didn't say to me, come to Syria. He said to me, come to me in Turkey. I'm gonna meet you in Turkey. And from Turkey, we got on a bus and he brought me here.
Was there any problems in Turkey at all? The border or anything like that? Even getting in, getting in off the once you got off the plane. How easy was Turkey? What was Turkey like? Was there any problems? Were you scared? How did you feel when you landed in Turkey?
I was scared. They kind of gave me a hard time at the airport, but they let me go.
Right.
Yeah, they were just kind of. I don't know what caused them to do that, but. Sorry, can we just take a break?
Yeah.
My daughter is crying.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. What about your husband?
My husband, he took me to leave.
So
he was trying to help me out to find a smuggler and to leave.
So did he surrendered on the first day as well?
He didn't surrender.
He didn't surrender.
No, he didn't surrender.
What did you think about
I
that?
don't know if he ended up surrendering after I left, but while I was there, he didn't surrender. Because It's very risky for men. Men are not as easily forgiven as women. And Guantanamo Bay exists, and Abu Ghraib exists, and people, they look at these examples and they're very fearful.
Yeah, but the likes of Guantanamo and that, they aren't killed. They're just kept as prisoners.
They're kept as prisoners. And they're tortured, and it's all over the world what happened in Guantanamo Bay.
But what about? So, did your husband agree? Was he a full-time fighter?
No, my husband was not a fighter.
He wasn't.
No.
What was it?
My husband was injured, so he can't fight.
Where was he injured? When?
He was injured before the coalition joined before the ISIS declared an Islamic State.
Right,
there were small groups spread out across Syria that were trying to basically stop Assad from massacring his own people.
Yeah, was he with another group before ISIS?
I don't know. I wasn't here that time. I didn't ask him. Before ISIS was established, he was in Syria.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was a group or if it was just a official group, or if it was just like men together doing what they wanted to do. But I really don't know. I didn't ask him the details because it didn't really concern me. I'm not sure what he was doing before he came.
So, what attracted you to? Why did you come and join the Islamic State?
Mainly, I came for my husband.
Yeah. Was there any online, or was it just because your husband? Did you do any research into the Islamic State?
Yeah, I did research. The propaganda was very attractive. Islam and peace, love, harmony. Muslim community, all of that. I didn't fully know what was going on in the region, but I mainly came from husband.
So you saw the propaganda. So what month did you come in 2014?
I think I came in June.
In June. See, what's surprising me is everybody's seen the propaganda of ISIS. But what about the crimes of ISIS? Because that's online as well. Did you see any of that online? What did you think of it? Did you think it was one-off? What did you think?
I mean, the crimes that you must be speaking about happened while I was there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have seen that from the media perspective, the Western media, because I was on the inside. And on the inside, you don't see the bad things.
Did you hear about them at all?
I did hear about certain things.
Such as?
Well, I think what caused a lot of a stir is the American aid workers that were taken as hostages.
Yeah, so you'd heard about the likes of David Haynes, Alan Hemming.
Yeah.
What did you think when Islamic State beheaded them in front of the world?
I didn't really agree with that, to be honest with you.
In late 2014, ISIS attacked Sinjar, and they've kidnapped over 6,200 women and children and over 2,500 males. In the time since Sinjar was liberated, there's been mass graves been found with the boys and the men in them. It's not only Yazidis, but there's been mass graves found in outside Raqqa, literally every single town and village that ISIS controlled, full of Muslims, Yazidis, that ISIS basically killed along the same lines as the Nazis, separating the women and children and taking them and standing them over a mass grave and shooting them. What do you think of that? What was going on? What ISIS were doing in every single town and village that they captured? and also in Sinjar. What do you think about that?
I don't know what words to even use to express the sadness that I imagine people feel. It's horrible to hear it. I didn't do it. I'm not gonna take credit or apologize because I didn't have part in that. But I do deeply feel sad for people like Zainab. Her name with us was Zainab, you know. But Naveen? Yeah. People like her who have lost her family, who have lost her home and everything like that. And at the end of the day, we're in the same situation. We've all lost a lot, and we're all here in this place together, and we feel sad for one another.
What did you think when you found out she was a Yazidi slave?
I knew right off the bat that she was a Yazidi slave. I could tell by their appearance generally. They look different from the Western women. They kind of have certain features to them. So I recognized her.
So you've met Yazidis before?
I have, yes.
Yeah, where about?
In Raqqa.
And they were slaves of ISIS fighters, or?
The ones that I've met were, yes, they were slaves, but they were just domestic workers. They would clean for people that were like cook and clean for people that were injured and things like that. I didn't.
Were you ever at a house and they were cleaning around you and you'd be all just sat having a meal and it was like having I don't know.
I've seen them in a few different places, different settings.
What did you think about ISIS doing this to women and children?
I felt very sorry for them, to be honest. All of the ones that I've met, I've sat long hours speaking with them, hearing their stories, and I felt sorry for them.
Sorry. She was quite a reasonably famous radio presenter, and then ISIS kidnapped her, forced her to become a sex slave in the caliphate, and she's now free, starting to rebuild her life. And yous are all sat here, and yous came to join that caliphate freely. And yous are now sat here not knowing what your future is for yourselves or for your children at the minute. And Naveen is sitting out there, knowing her future, planning her future. And you're all, this is what surprises me, you're all educated. You're all educated, you come from a free democratic society, and you just came to this, and this is real.
I don't know why people are shocked that young people are naive and they think that certain ideologies can change the world and they want to fix all of the problems in the world. This is completely, it's normal. People join different groups and people join the hippies and run away.
You can't compare
I'm not comparing.
ISIS
It's not
to
the
hippies.
same. It's not the same, but the intention is the same. I just know that when I go back, my life is just gonna be very far from this path, this war, and from this violence. That's all I know. I just want to have a normal life with raising my children.
How did you feel about the coalition airstrikes on ISIS?
Well, the coalition airstrikes weren't just on ISIS. They were on all of us. The civilians and the children and the women. So it was extremely terrifying. I don't know if they were able to not target civilians, or if they meant to. I don't know that. But I lived in the city, and there were always bombs happening nearby.
Which city?
I lived in Raqqa.
Raqqa.
Yeah. And buildings that were fully occupied, apartment buildings, would be bombed and flattened to the ground, and cars would get droned in the middle of traffic, and it was scary. I was terrified, and I wanted.
The airstrikes would never have happened if it wasn't for ISIS and their crimes. The coalition didn't deliberately target civilians. ISIS did. That's the difference.
I hope not. I hope the coalition didn't.
They didn't.
Because a lot of my friends here lost their kids. Yeah. I would say I know about 10 Western women who have lost at least one child in an airstrike. Front line was in the city. The city was in the front line where the fighters were. The fighters were far away in the desert and these places. But the city is where the families were. The city is where the kids and the women were.
But it's also where the command centres and the supply centres were for ISIS, for the front line. We were talking about the airstrikes there. What was it like in Raqqa? What was it like for you?
Raqqa was just totally normal city life. They would sell ice cream, and there was playgrounds for the kids, and shopping centers. It was normal, apart from the bombings.
What about the beheadings and the punishments by ISIS on local people, or anybody that's say had been caught smoking, or the various different punishments? What was it like for that? Because it's quite well publicised again, what was happening. And you've got to bear in mind, these are local Muslim people.
My husband wouldn't let me see them. My husband wouldn't let me go to see those things.
Okay. Would he go?
No. He didn't want me to become, I don't know how to say, hard-hearted. I'm sorry, I did not want to see heads on the ground. I didn't want to see them. I had a hard time enough dealing with the sounds of the airplanes and the bombs dropping. Like, I couldn't sleep at night sometimes.
When you heard about them, the punishments, though, what did you think?
I take the opinion, the Islamic opinion, that seeing gore and seeing things like this too often or at all is not good for the heart of the believer. So this is an opinion that scholars have. The interpretation of carrying out these punishments, for example, somebody kills somebody, so the Islamic State would kill that person. They would interpret that as a punishment that has to be done publicly to defer this from happening more, other people doing the same crimes. But at the same time, I don't think it should have been a attraction. I don't think it should have been something that was there. Oh, come see like people kicking heads around, or come see somebody's body being dragged through the street. This is the opinion that I follow, that it was unnecessary in that way.
ISIS is now they're now finished. Their caliphate's gone. You're all in here. Iraq and Syria, they're trying to rebuild. The thing is, you came here to help support and build a caliphate.
That's not true.
Well, it's
people came for many different reasons.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you were still part of the caliphate, and the Iraqis and the Syrians. I mean, there's been so many victims of ISIS, and there's not only, you've got the likes of the Manchester attack, you've got an attack that happened in Canada. What did you think the attacks that were happening in Paris, in London, in Manchester? And also bear in mind, you've got the people that came across here, the likes of Alan Henning, You know, you've got Dave Texas. They came across here to help Muslims.
I don't understand.
As Christian men, they came to bring food for children.
I never met them. I don't know.
No, but what do you think about what ISIS did to them?
I think it's wrong to kill people who are coming to help you, but I didn't do it. I can't.
No, I realise that you didn't do it. You didn't do it, but ISIS did. Does that ISIS represent you and your religion?
That does not represent me.
How do you see ISIS now?
I don't. How do I see ISIS now? I
see ISIS
in prison and the refugee camp. That's it. That's all that's left now.
What future do you see for your child at the minute?
I see a very bright future for him because I had a good life in the West, and I know the opportunities that she'll have there, and I know I'm gonna eventually get there. I don't think they're gonna leave us here to just rot and die. So I hope that when I do get to go back and right the wrongs I've made, that she can have a very good life and many opportunities.
You say right the wrongs that you made in life. Would you help the Canadian security services with identifying people, with identifying what happened in locations, but also how about helping Canada to stop a future generation from joining ISIS, to help de-radicalize? Would you be willing to help? Would that be a part of the giving back, trying to make up for the wrongs?
That would most definitely put my life at risk. So I couldn't possibly take that route.
You're sat here now, what do you think of all the propaganda videos and the ISIS leaders now? What do you think of them all now that you're sat here?
I don't think about them. I think about my future. And that's all I think about 24/7.
What's so strange is you're all sat in here, and all the leaders, nobody quite knows where they are. They're all free. They're not really free. They're hiding them in the desert. But they are finished. They're now been hunted like rats that they are, to be honest. And at least yous are in here. Now, they've got the money, but they're looking at yous. They didn't expect the world didn't expect as many people to come out of the wars as did. What sort of help in the meantime do you think that the Kurds should be getting, and what should be getting done? Should the Kurds have to take responsibility for you, or do you think it should be the international community or your own country? What do you think?
I think that our countries should try to help us come back as soon as possible. Because, like you said, the Kurds, they don't want to be taking care of us, so they're not really doing a great job of it.
They're not prison guards. These people are soldiers that have been landed with this, and they're overwhelmed. They haven't got doctors. They've got people sleeping on the streets themselves.
Well, they want to build a Kurdistan, right? So it's their state that they're trying to build, and this is what comes with it in war.
Yes, but at the same time, on saying that, they want to build a state, but they're feeding yous, they're protecting yous.
They're not.
Whereas, what did ISIS do?
They're not protecting us.
What did ISIS do? It destroyed whole communities. It created women and children sex slaves. It was online with the Nazis. There is no comparison between Kurdish been caught out and overwhelmed and deliberate crimes of the caliphate coming.
We're also not criminals that they should be dealing with us like prison guards.
But in their eyes, you are criminals. You came to their...
Sorry,
Do you think ISIS is finished ideologically? Do you think they will come back in 5 years and try and build another caliphate?
I don't think you can ever get rid of an ideology, a belief system completely. But whether they will be able to come back or not, I don't think so. Because I feel like a lot of people have become disenchanted now. And you need people with hope to build things like this, to build up states like this. And people had a lot of hope when they were first coming. And
where does it all start?
well,
Where does the stopping of it start?
I think a lot of pressure is put on young people in the West who are starting with this belief system. They get a lot of negative attention from the security system, and they're not. I know people personally, friends of mine, who might have wanted to come, and they were just starting to learn about ISIS and the system and whatever, and immediately they get attention from the security agencies in their countries.
Yes, but they're looking at joining an organization that's beheading people and kidnapping women and children and creating mass graves.
But how should,
is it not
the
country's responsibility to stop them from coming? If they came, they'd be sitting here with yous.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not their responsibility to stop them from coming, but I'm just saying the way they do it sometimes is very scary. And it makes people want to run as quickly as they can. Some people, they get years in prison, or they get no-fly lists or things like that without even having done anything yet. Such as saying things on the internet or such and such. I feel like it should be dealt with much more patiently, and it should be dealt with more mercifully.
So you are no longer attached to the ISIS belief system?
How do you define what the ISIS belief system is? Some people might say Islam. Do you separate ISIS ideology from Islam itself, the religion? Because some people don't.
Some people don't, but most Muslims that I personally know, as far as they are concerned, ISIS is not Islam, and it does not represent Islam. What do you think?
Well, I still have a lot of learning to do.
Well, just left the camp again. How we've got away with it, I don't know.
Pond full of filth. Can smell it from here actually. So just now we're going to interview a German. There's Barzan. He's going to be doing the camera, and he's also my fixer and friend.
Also, I will be a good cameraman.
Yeah, he's learning. This is an apprenticeship on the. This is an apprenticeship on the go. But I'm not paying. Oh, actually, I'm paying him for it. We're in Al-Hol camp, and you're from
Germany.
Germany. Are you originally from Germany? Your parents?
My parents are Somali, but I born and grew up in Germany.
And your name is?
My name?
Yeah.
I have to say my real name?
Use a fake name.
Sarah.
Sarah. When did you first come here?
I came 2014. Yes.
What attracted you to come here?
I think it was more like the Islamic life, what they showed online. And I couldn't find it in Germany, I think. But
So basically, it was you were attracted by online.
yes.
What about your parents? Were they religious?
My parents, they were not, they were like modern Muslims. Like my mother's wearing hijab, she works, she prays sometimes. My father too, but they never teach me a lot of them. It was not a big deal in our family.
Have you got any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I'm the youngest.
Okay. So, at what age did you start sort of practicing?
I think before I came, I just started to practice maybe 4 months. I just started to learn my religion. I learned how to pray.
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
What did your parents think of that?
nothing.
No?
Like they were not like, for them what's normal.
So, you started watching ISIS propaganda videos.
Yes.
So what attracted you to ISIS? What made coming here so attractive?
It was the videos. Because they just, the videos I saw, they just showed the nice side of the Islamic State. Like some people, they saw videos how they were slaughtering people and this and stuff, but I didn't saw these videos. I saw more like how they showing the sisterhood, the brotherhood, that you can live Islamically there, and yeah.
Did you do it yourself? Were you sitting at home yourself online, or did you have any friends? Were you talking to people
I also had friends
online, or were they sitting
Online.
watching the videos with you?
also watched the videos with me.
Did they come here? No,
I was the only one who came.
the only one.
Yeah. Sadly.
But everybody, you saw the online propaganda of ISIS. Did you not see the crimes? You must have seen some of the crimes in the media, in the newspapers, television, online. You must have seen some of that.
I saw them, but because I was so much online, they used to say no, it's not true.
Who was saying that?
Like the people who were pro-ISIS.
Yeah.
They said no, it's just from the news. They're just saying that to make the image of the Muslims bad.
Did you not question that? Did you not question it when you were seeing all this media?
To be honest, no.
No.
I was just 16. I just turned 16.
So that propaganda overtook everything, including the crimes that they were committing.
Yeah.
What month did you come here in 2014?
December.
In December. So already you'd had David Haynes, John Cantley, Alan Hemming. You'd had the Yazidi crimes.
I didn't saw that online.
But it had all happened. It was all over the media, world's media. How did you not see any of that? You must have seen some.
I didn't.
How did you feel about the ISIS attacks on Germany in the last couple of years?
Germany?
In Germany, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not good, of course, because maybe my family member could be there in this place and could be dead now, maybe.
Yeah. What about their attacks on the likes of London, Manchester,
Of course, it's
Paris?
sad. It's sad.
How long did it take for you from starting to watch these videos to actually coming here?
I think less than 4 months.
4 months. And you didn't wear the niqab, you didn't wear any of this before you came
just
here?
before I came, I started to wear the normal hijab.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
And that was it?
Yeah, that's it. And I just start to pray and, like, learn my religion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was like, from nowhere straight to ISIS.
What was the journey to get here? Did you leave a note for your parents? What did you think about leaving your family?
I was thinking about that, but I think I just left the house in the morning like I'm going to school.
So you left to go to school and...
I never came back.
Yeah. Where did you fly?
Yeah.
Where did you fly to?
To Turkey.
Turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Was this all arranged with fixers or anything before?
Like, I didn't have with anyone contact, but the sister I came with, my friend, she had contact with some people and they helped us.
Mm-hmm. Did anybody know you were coming here?
I came with a friend, and I also met her online.
Yeah. Who was your friend?
She's also German, but she's Spanish.
Oh, Spanish-German?
Yeah.
Is she still here?
I think she's somewhere here around, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Was she the same age as you?
No, she was 10 years older than me.
26, so she'd have been 26.
Yeah, she was 26 in this time.
Yeah, okay. Any problems with the checkpoints or anything? Getting through the customs?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing?
Nothing. He didn't even question something where my parents are. Why did I fly in during the school time?
Yeah.
He didn't ask anything.
Once you got out of the airport, what was crossed your mind?
I started to cry.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to leave actually in my mind. I was thinking about my family and friends and school.
Yeah.
But in the end I end up here.
You went to the border. What happened after you got out of the airport? What happened from the airport to landing in the caliphate in Syria?
We were just staying 2 nights in Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone picked us up.
Mm-hmm.
And he took us to a car. And we went to the Syrian border. We passed the Syrian border.
Was there any problems? Any checks of your passports at the border?
Nothing. No checkpoints, no nothing.
Did you see any security, any border guards?
Nothing.
Nothing. What was in your mind when you crossed into Syria?
I think I couldn't believe it. That I'm really now in Syria.
Yeah.
It hit me after. Yeah.
What happened next after you crossed the border?
We crossed the border and then we were staying 1 week in Jarablus.
Mm-hmm.
After this 1 week, they took us to Raqqa. And there we stayed in this, how you say, woman house.
Yeah.
And then I was staying there for 2 months.
Did you get married?
Yes, I got married
Who to?
to my husband.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Huh?
What's his name?
I don't want to say his name. He's not alive anymore, so.
Say his name.
No.
He's dead. Where was he from?
He's also from Germany.
From Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did he die?
He died in Baghuz.
In Baghuz. So you basically went from Raqqa all the way to the end. Was he a convert to? Was he was he a convert? Was he a Muslim before he came here, or was he a convert?
Well, he was Muslim like me, but he was not practicing like before,
Oh, okay. In Raqqa, did you see the crimes that were being committed by ISIS?
I didn't saw them with
Did you see the punishments?
the punishments.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't saw them with my own eyes, but I saw them like in videos, pictures, or I heard about it. But with my own eyes, I never saw them.
What did you think? Does that represent you and your religion?
The punishment.
The punishments, yeah.
It doesn't represent me.
Your religion?
I don't know.
Does ISIS represent Muslims?
Muslims?
Do ISIS, do they represent Muslims? What is ISIS to you?
What's ISIS to me?
Yeah.
For me, it's ISIS. I think ISIS just like. I think it's more politics between them. I think they're using Islam as a cover, you know.
Okay, yeah. Did you hear about the what the ISIS did at Sinjar to the Yazidis?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you meet any Yazidis in Raqqa? Yeah. What did you think? What did you think of that? Especially as a woman, and you've got these Yazidi women and children been sold as sex slaves and used as slaves in houses. What did you think?
I think that's sad. That's really sad. Because I met a Yazidi slave and I just felt sorry for her.
Yeah. Where was that?
It was in Raqqa.
Yeah. How was she being treated?
She was treating good, I think, but who wants to be a slave?
Exactly, yeah. How old was she?
She was young. I don't know exactly how old she was, but she was young. I think she was under 18.
Under 18.
Yes.
Did you see her getting abused or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Did you meet any others?
No, she was the only one I met.
Who was she with? What was the name of the person that she was with?
Huh?
What was the name of the person that she was the slave of?
I don't. He was some Arab guy. I think he was from Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
But I don't know his
Saudi.
name.
Yeah. So was he an emir or?
I have no idea.
Right. How did you come to meet her?
She was my neighbor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like she was living opposite the school.
Would you go around and talk to her or anything like that?
No. I invited her one day to me,
Mm-hmm.
and she came.
Did you just sit and talk?
Yeah, but my Arabic is so bad. That's why the communication was a little bit different.
Yeah.
But she was nice.
Do you know what's happened to her? Did she
No.
make it to Baghouz with you? Or anything?
I just heard that she became pregnant in the end.
Okay, so she was raped and became pregnant.
I think so.
Yeah.
What about the way that ISIS treated local Muslim people? The punishments to the locals, like if they'd caught smoking or selling cigarettes, or you know what I mean?
Like how they treat them?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they gave them a punishment.
What did you think of them punishments? Because the punishments would be burning people alive. It would be cutting heads off.
Yeah.
It would be cutting hands off. And these people are Muslims, same as you. What did you think of them punishments?
It's not nice. It's not a nice view to see, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially like in the propaganda to show it to the whole world.
There was Western hostages getting beheaded. You've got David Haynes, Alan Hemming. You've got John Cantley, a reporter. You know, these guys are, you know, they're reporters, they're charity workers that came to help Muslim women and children. Yet ISIS kidnapped them and beheaded them on TV in front of the world. What did you think about that?
It's also not a nice view to see. It's sad to see.
Do you have a message for their families, from you personally?
To who?
To the families of the Western hostages.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them that they lost someone they love.
Western airstrikes, coalition airstrikes, how did you see them?
I saw them everywhere.
But how did you see them personally? Were they, they were deliberately targeting ISIS, basically? They weren't deliberately
Not
targeting
always.
women and children?
Not always.
It's war, at least.
Yeah, I know, it's war.
But they, in general, they were targeting ISIS, not civilians. Would I be correct?
A lot of civilians died in the airstrikes.
Of course they did, yeah. But not as many as ISIS killed.
No, I don't think so. Because in So much sisters, they lost their husbands, they lost
Who were
their
ISIS?
children. So much sisters personally died.
Yeah, but yes, them sisters died in this war. Sadly, you know, there is always going to be casualties of war.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that if it wasn't for ISIS, these women and children wouldn't have died. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you feel that ISIS should have been stopped?
Should we stop?
Should have been stopped. Their caliphate.
Yeah.
If you hadn't have gone online, do you think you'd be sat here now?
No.
How good was their propaganda?
I can't even describe how professional their propaganda is.
Describe some of it.
Like,
How their
maybe
propaganda
you saw
was
it by
attractive.
yourself. Like how professional they did that with the Islamic music in the background and they show the nice side. Like it's attractive, you know, to someone.
Yeah.
What about how they treated women and children?
Like, and generally, I didn't see so much bad because I was mostly in the house.
Why should Germany take you back?
I think we are women and children only, and mostly the women who came, they came mostly just for their husband, or they really got brainwashed, and they really regret what they did, and they just want to go back home.
What future do you see at the minute?
I hope I'm gonna have a better future than here. Yes.
Now, just spoke to a Russian. She wants to stay here, doesn't want the Russians to take her back home. She was also asking about her husband, who's a prisoner, so obviously he's Daesh. Conditions here are good, considering. And they're getting fed water, they've got tents, and the Kurds weren't expecting this. And there's the medical over there. As you can see, tons of it. Just come in. We've been told about a Yazidi girl, and we're gonna have to now try and get her freed. So now we're having to, how do we go about this is the thing. The Yazidi girl's very scared. If some of the extremists in here find out about her, they'll kill her. So this is now a very precarious position that we're gonna have to get sorted out. Could I turn the camera? No? But basically, that's it. Update later. Right, basically, Borzan the fixer, he's just off the phone to the head Yazidi here, who we're gonna meet. But basically, me and Borzan have got a very good feeling at a minute. So all this is getting done on the move. Sorry, checkpoint coming up, so I'll have to drop. Just through the checkpoint. So, Borzan, how are you feeling about this?
I really feel happy, and
Do us a favour, turn that off.
yeah. Today I really feel happy. Today we went to the camp, to whole camp, and everyone knows it's really impossible. But we went to there by smuggling, me and my journalist. When we went to there so many times. Right now, all foreigners, they trust us. British, German, French in there, they really trust us. And right now we go to Hasaka to meet the Yazidi head in Hasaka, and we're gonna come with him back to the tent to take her out. And I really feel happy. It's the best thing in my life.
Thanks, Borzan.
Thank you.
And none of this would have been possible without you, bro.
Thank you.
James Bond too. Yeah, both of us are really excited about this because, you know, it's things like this
if it wasn't for us going in there, and unfortunately, it's the way we're having to do it, but she would have been still in there in 6 months, a year. Yeah, it's a really good feeling at the minute, I came here to make a difference, and this is it. This is it. Just got to the Yazidi leaders place, so it's ongoing as we go. All this is getting done on the move, and hopefully we'll know very shortly how we're going to get her out and keep everybody safe. Basically, I'm with Mahmoud he's a leader of the Yazidis. We've just got to the headquarters here, and we're just going to start the journey to go and rescue another Yazidi and to get her placed with her family. Basically sitting outside the camp now, and it's kind of funny. We've been getting in for all this time, and now, even though we've come with the Yazidi leader, they've kicked us out to wait. It's kind of strange, kind of funny. I'll see if I can get a little bit of the camp here, and I've really got to watch it. We've just rescued Yazidi from alcohol. She's now free. To be honest, I could cry. For the documentary side, yeah, it was great. But for me as a person, this, I'm overjoyed. I'm really overjoyed, and I'll have to speak to some people, and we'll get her some help now, and she'll be going back to her family. And thank you for people that made it possible for me to be here as well. I don't know what to say. I'll see if we can, if she just wants to say a quick word just for yous, if we weren't there. A little bit should still be in there. So this, do you know something? I forgot to ask you, what's your name?
Who asked me?
What's your name?
My name is Naveen. Naveen.
Naveen. Alan.
Huh?
Alan.
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 Naveen. She's just been released. How do you feel?
Oh, it's so much. I don't know how much. I don't know. I know it's too much.
It's almost too much for me, you know that.
For you, too much. For me, I don't know how much.
Yeah. Are you still married then?
No, he died.
He died.
Yeah, but I divorced him before he died.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Why did you divorce him?
Then we come back to why my son died.
So Shaha and her 4 children. She's now free. Well, they've just set fire to a couple of tents with children in them. Turns out it was in the western compound.
To ask questions. They don't come to attack. They come to ask the questions.
Well, I didn't come to this country to attack people, to burn people alive, to rape and murder. I've come to ask questions. Be thankful.
She was pregnant, and I think at that point we had a second kid. She was taking care of those kids, I was kind of busy with those kids.
What was your second child called?
Second child was called Jarrah.
Attack. Shit.
ISIS, murder and rape, that's what I'm going for. And it's not that.
No comment.
You can go crazy. Because I've been
Hello.
American.
American.
عن الوطن للدواعش وبيهم لا بيهم من عند
Questions. They don't.
Go on my children please.